Right. So, you may be wondering what this is. Well, back when I originally took this commission, from... I actually don't know who commissioned me anymore. It was so long ago. Many years ago, in fact. It was a commission of $100 to play through the entirety of HetaOni. I never completed it because Dig and I always got so busy. But we did it now. Part of the promise was to make up my own ending. However, because of my connections and such, I actually know what happens in the end. Told by Tomoyoshi herself. And Skidson, who was working with her at the time to try to make a ending. I was told two things, and I'll make them in two parts. Part one, the details of what was immediately going to happen next in the story.
Mm-hmm.
So chapters 17 through 20. Tomo was not the kind of person to write out everything immediately. You know my plot outlines? She does not do that. She writes as she goes. She does not think of the ending.
Too.
She still did not think of the ending as she wrote. She did not have an end goal. She just kept at it. Just kept adding what she thought was cool. Which, I respect that. But it kind of made things difficult in the long run. So part one, I say what that is. Part two, I reveal the overarching ending. What was the goal? What did she decide on for the ending? Because there was a decision made. And y'all won't believe it. Also, is the music okay? Is it too loud? Little loud. Oh. I guess you guys would have told me that sooner. Because then, do I have to re-explain shit? I probably should have checked already, but whatever.
No, it's okay. Candy's saying that it sounds okay. Same thing with Kiwi.
Okay. I heard you. Okay.
So we should be good to go.
So yeah. So part one. This was told to me in 2014. Literally 10 years ago. Well, it'll be 11 years in May, but still. This is very old information. And I did get permission to share it because Tomo doubted anyone would believe me. And if you want to say that's too weird, that's not the ending, that is entirely up to you. Tomo was actually down for people making up their own endings because, again, for the longest time, she didn't know what the ending was going to be. So anything can literally happen. Just because this may be an ending doesn't have to mean it needs to be your ending. Keep that in mind. Tomo was a really flexible person when it came to that. She also really enjoyed everyone's fan creations. A lot. It meant a lot to her. While she didn't appreciate being stalked, she did see the love out there.
That's good, at least.
Yeah, unfortunately the hate overpowered the love, and that's why she left. Italia was a different fandom back then. That shit would not fly today.
No.
Yep, this is gonna be on YouTube. And Tomo, if you're seeing this, mwah, I hope you're doing alright.
Take care of yourself.
It was fun knowing you. It's fun knowing you. If you ever want to talk to me again, you know where to find me. Right. Let's get to it. Pulling up my notes. I'll be reading it.
Right.
Listen
ready,
carefully,
folks.
everyone. So. She planned on editing some of this a bit, because she was unsure of exactly how to end this. Ending was probably the same, just the damn HRE part was a little weird for her to write out, apparently. We cut back to Italy in the dream. Italy gets mad at HRE, saying that he doesn't want to be part of this perfect dream where everything is going right. And that's kind of like a kick in the face. going through all of this while everyone's in the real world suffering and could probably be dead by now. Cuts to, meanwhile, Russia and China go down to the annex, and nothing seems different at all. They search around. Russia eventually gets rather ticked off by this and says it's boring. China notices something off about the wall and goes over. Russia heads over to the room where Italy had gotten knocked out. China continues to talk, saying he feels a draft and starts to feel around for something. He asks for Russia for a hand, then realizes the shit went off in the other room. Sighing as he goes over, as he's about to enter, he hears Russia talking to someone. On the phone again. Though I don't know what the deal with the phone is, the scene ends there. It cuts back to Japan and the others. Tomo never told me about the phone bit. She even said something like, "You'll have to find out and see," but, well, she never got there. I do know that Italy wakes up after HRE sends him back, quote unquote, and everyone kind of spazzes about it. Germany is just a silent ball of happy of... After a bit of drama between everyone, it cuts back to Spain and Romano. And Spain's like, esto bleh. I told him everything thinking he would help. So Spain's like, God damn it. This time means... Or was it... Yeah, like, this time means everything to me. So basically, Spain says that they probably can't try pretending they only just arrived there. And Romano pretty much calls him a dumbass for blowing it. Because, you know, he just outed their thing the whole time. Because they could have totally been like, what the hell's going on? We came for looking for Italy and the others. But no, dumbass boss Spain had to ruin it. Spain looks around a bit and says they'll find a way back. And the others just wouldn't abandon them. Romano goes quiet. The two turn to head out before anything else finds them. Fade to the England of that time, ranting a bit about why would they think he'd sacrifice his own timeline for them. America comes over, saying that they found it, and that they received another sound via the phones. It sounded like another piano key. No. America tells him the note, and says that they believe that there's something in the piano they need. England says to get back to the others, and that he'd deal with it. We kind of have a little overlap of the times that happened. We have a bit of an overlap of times happen at this moment, kinda. England goes back to the piano room, and guess who the fuck decides to join him? Because remember the time loop where England ends up sacrificing himself to save the other times American shit? That's what happened. That's why he seemed like he knew what was going on. Because he ran into Romano in Spain just before.
Ah.
From that big-ass speed. Well, Spain and Romano are thrown into the mix too. America joins England to help hold it off while it's paralyzed, so England can cast the shit and send both Spain and Romano back. He said his other time self should have brought them back, but they explained. So it comes a feelsy moment that England basically sealing... The writing here's weird. Sealing the rest of his magical ability inside this one item, like the stones left around in the previous chapters. He tells America to go with them, but he refuses. England tells America to go with them. He casted a portal for the three to use. America laughs lightly and says something like, "Just like the captain must go down with his ship, the hero will fight to the end, even if it is hopeless." Romano and Spain go before the portal closes. England and America, two different timelines, end up dying. Spain and Romano suddenly fucking appear back in the safe room, scaring the shit out of everyone. Spain and Romano explain what happened. Romano kind of flips out at England. America cuts him off with the basic, so he's blind due to his magic now, and Romano shuts the fuck up. Spain explains that the other times England and other America helped get them back. Spain gives England the sealed magic, and America gets all happy that England will be able to see again. England says it's not that simple, but it will help. Russia and China return a bit later. China's really quiet. There was something else in the England scene with Steve. He gave Romano something else, and told him he can't show it to anyone. Not yet. Romano isn't sure what it is. It's in an envelope with blood on it. The letter is basically much for everyone, but Italy, in his timeline, had given it to England and said, no matter the reason, do not lose this. Because he Def was going to die and their timeline was fucked, so he gave it to Romano. Romano was told when he could show everyone. You just don't hear that part. This is where it cuts back to where we were. Well, we get to where we were. Romano and Spain get fixed up. England asks Japan and Canada to help him with the sealed item. The two come over and England explains that since he's mostly blind, he can't do something like this, especially since his magic is drained. Canada asks how they'd be of help. Japan states that, well, Canada was a colony of him, so perhaps he has some ability. Japan himself has experience in seals and shit, old and Japanese demon shit, woo. So the three sit at one of the tables, and basically England guides them to the unsealing. America states that this will be super cool if it works. China sighs and goes to the kitchen to cook. In the meantime, Germany and the others talk with Italy about what happened in his sleep. So Italy basically explains what he remembers. England and the others manage to break the seal, and it knocks England out of his seat. Canada, America, and Japan panic a bit, helping him back up. England states that his head is spinning. It was a lot to take in suddenly. America turns England towards him and holds up his fingers, and again asks how many he's holding up. England calls him a bloody idiot, and things don't work that instantaneously. He turns away from him all pissy and says, 2. America's like, yippee! America goes over to tell the others, goes, yippee! France brings over some food to England, and England just kind of sits there blankly. France pauses before saying, it's nice to lie to cheer him up, England, but, England turns to him and he says he can see, just very, very badly. Canada kind of laughs slightly, more in relief, because, yeah, it was kind of obvious America was holding up 3 fingers. Japan says at least he wasn't lying entirely. England turns back to the food and says it's only normal that he wouldn't get his instant sight back. The idiot should know that. Germany comes over to them and says as much that he likes seeing everyone getting along in both Italy and England better. England nods. They needed to get back to the task at hand. Well, they basically hold another meeting because they had found, quote-unquote, the key, or, well, where it was supposed to be. Yeah, they're gonna, and Italy's like, it's gone! So they're all on the hunt for the key, pretty much, if it even exists. Romano is quiet during the whole thing. Italy states that maybe it was moved to a better location. America pipes up and says, where the fuck would that be? Romano kind of pipes up, only saying, Veneziano. Italy looks over like, eh? They make eye contact for each other a moment, before Italy's like, everyone else is like, what? Could you let us in on this? Romano states that the other England had given him something, though he was told not to show it yet. England and Japan clue in. England stops them from forcing Romano to show them. The reason being, they do need to find the rest of the clocks broken, or their plan of finding out what he has will fail. Romano says something else. He said he read part of it already. Italy's like, read part of it? What it? Romano's like, that's right. England said it was you who had given it to him, but he put something else in there. The envelope. A letter. Romano pauses before saying, it's roughly something like this. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. To the us who will escape, I myself, like Italy, have experienced many of these loops. If you are reading this, then I am probably blinded right now, or just being cured of such. I can hardly see right now as it is. To America of this time, stop and look around you. Yes, these ones around you now. The ones you trust. The ones you don't. But even I was once your enemy, America. In here, we are no longer the countries we always reside as. We are no longer the ones who fought another in the past. You realize this. At a time, that was too late for a hero to appear. You gave up trusting everyone and risked yourself for no good reason. You always claimed to be a hero, fighting till the end, even if there was no hope. There was always hope, you git. being a hero does not mean you get yourself killed. Now stop being the idiot you always are, and be a real hero. America goes quiet. Romano pauses before saying that there's more. Romano says that the last lines on the page weren't there earlier, but it suddenly came when England and the others broke that seal on the item. Pretty much his dying words, I guess. The words read, America, today, I will say, you were my hero, going down with the captain and his ship, and I'm happy to have raised a gift like you. America starts crying. England is quiet. From there, she wasn't really unsure what to do next.
That was so sweet. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was so sweet!
That's all the notes for those chapters. So Canada got to be useful. Romano has a purpose. They did get back. So those were the definite details of what immediately happened next in detail. Any comments? In both Lubo and in chat?
I'm glad that, Canada got to basically use magic. I've kind of headcanon that he always has been able to, but for various reasons, either he lost it or he keeps it on the down low. So that's nice. I'm glad Romano got to be useful. And that letter, that bit, I'm glad I raised a man like you, that was really good. What the fuck?
One more
I love
thing.
when England is an actual dad. God.
There was more than just a letter in that envelope. It was the key out.
So that's where it was!
Mm-hmm. But it's not time to leave yet. There are still things to be done.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like they mentioned the clocks.
Key. Oh my god.
Is there something more insidious? For those who know those who know the original HetaOni, you may have noticed China, being like, "Hey, there's a draft in here in the annex." That was the way to get down to the lower cellar, the red rooms and stuff, where that area where it was crumbling. You get to where the heart of where the fucking monstrosities are. So for those who know that, and also a location of a large clock that has the power to turn shit back. At least I think that's what it is. Alright. So yeah, there was going to be more. There was going to be more, integration with the original HetaOni and its different, house portions, which I thought was really cool.
So, what you're saying is that we were only maybe 2/3 through the total story at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now.
The end.
Part 2. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh boy. The end cometh.
Fitting to have some new music.
Mm-hmm. I thought you said the fucking end goal.
Oof. Okay, guys. This is where shit's gonna get a little weird. Now, I don't know if this would be canonized. Well, it would be. But these are concepts that Tomo wanted to do. That she really, really wanted to, make happen when she did the remake with Skitson.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be saying shit. It's gonna be weird.
I'm ready.
Alright. Let me think. Where do I start? Oh, I know one. This is not the final time loop. This time loop is destined to fail.
God damn it! God damn it, really?
Yep. But, here's the thing, too. You know, like, oh, Spain and Romano, they got here. This is not their first time loop. They've been here before.
I hate this fucking planet. I hate this fucking planet.
This is the furthest they've got. But this isn't their first.
Okay.
Let's see, what else? Because here's the thing. I know lots of things. I just need to figure out what order do I fucking say them in. Okay, you know what? I have to rip off the Band-Aid. I have to rip off the fucking Band-Aid.
Yep.
The twist that Tomo was so excited to do.
Drumroll.
Gang, who knows Romaheta?
I know of it.
Okay, so Romaheta, for those who don't know, is a game by Tomoyoshi, made before HetaOni. Basically, what had happened was Japan was making a VR game for him and his friends to enjoy, but something happened, and all of them got sucked into the game, and the program became sentient and aware, and became a virus, wanting to try to inflict the minds of others to make them stay there forever. That's the long and short of it. That,
Okay.
too, was never completed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute!
Would you believe me if I said this whole thing is a virtual simulation? And the previous time loops are previous save files? And would you believe me if I said the Oni was an amalgamation of the various viruses wanting to fucking end them?
What?!
Would you believe me if I said that HRE was an implanted antivirus to try to clear out what was going on with Italy?
So what you're saying, what you're saying to me, what you are saying to me with your mouth, with your whole ass chest, is that this is a Hetalia version of fucking Tron?
Drawn?
Tron!
Oh, Tron!
T-R-O-N!
Maybe.
Oh my god.
So, you may wonder, what? Now think about this. Do you remember when, at random points, Prussia would get the intrusive thoughts of,
Congratulations! Congratulations!
that was part of the programming.
Oh! Level up!
Because they just defeated a boss when that happened.
Oh! Oh! Oh god! Oh god! So this entire time, their drive to get out of the mansion was this a metaphor for getting out of the program? Or was this just another aspect of the program itself?
They can't leave because it's a fucking program. There is nothing out there. Now here's the kicker, too. Not all of the nations in there are the nations. Some of them have gotten out. Mostly, Italy has not. Russia on the phone? Contacting the mods. Sometimes. Other times it's just pre-used dialogue. Like, you know in VR chat when you crash and you just hear some random, dialogue that was done earlier just being put on repeat?
Yeah.
Sometimes there'd be nothing on the other end.
Is that what was happening with England when he went blind?
Maybe.
Oh, fuck!
Some people have left and it's just their AIs of what they previously did still reenacting what they did. Other times, nah.
So, are all the people on the outside, all of them have either gotten out or they're AI? Fucking hell. Wow!
In the end, it was planned that we finally opened we got to the root of the program and finally found a way out. However, Italy had realized something about it. He wasn't sure everyone was gonna get out. So he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. So, fucking tears the hole open so people can leave, but in doing so, he gets lost. Like, you know Aqua in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, his soul went somewhere. It got out, but not where it's supposed to go.
Oh my god.
Because Tomo thought it'd be really funny if this was a trilogy.
Ah! All of this was set up for a sequel?
She thought it'd be funny. She thought it'd be so funny if he didn't make it in the end. Because she's a gremlin. And I appreciate that about her.
Tomo.
That word.
Tomo?
But crunchy.
Tomo. I have several questions. All of that pain, all of that suffering, and you don't even get to go fucking home.
I don't remember who was still in and who was still out. I know some were in, but it was still mostly Italy. They were like trying to, because he's the fucking... I know Japan was out. He was definitely out.
Not haha funny, but fuck you funny. I will say, if Tomo had managed to if everything had gone well, and everything was completed, and this final twist came out, I'm pretty sure people would have actually dropped dead.
I know I was fucking going insane when I was told it originally.
Almost slapping the fuck out of all of us, yeah? Jesus Christ! Did she tell you what the sequel, the final in the trilogy, was gonna be?
Because you know her, she doesn't really think that much about further down the line.
People would have actually perished. I'm conflicted about this twist. Death by mind blown.
Well, mind explode your pancakes, motherfucking pancakes.
Fuck! Oh
Shit! Fuck! Shit!
Oh my god!
And then everyone goes back in to save him. Because his soul is fucking gone. And he's just gonna sit there being all listless and shit. And Romano's like, well, goddammit, now I'm half of a person again. This is fucking great. Sweet. I love this. I fucking hate this! So they all have to go back in to save his soul. And it turns into fucking SAO fucking mess, fairy garbage.
Or again, wherever it went. If it's not in there, where'd it go?
I don't fucking know!
But yeah, I don't even know if she was gonna, like, fully go on that. She was still debating whether to keep him alive or dead. So, who knows if that would have actually been that, or if she's just been like, fuck it, let's get them out just so we can get this over with.
You know her way better than I. Taking your best educated guess, what do you think she would have done?
She would have let Italy die. I'm gonna be real. Tomo loved doing shock value to people. Especially after everything's gone through, it's like, you think he was gonna get up? No. You don't get that, actually. Suffer. And I'm like, you know what? Damn! Respect the hustle.
Literally went, then perish on us.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I tell you what, wow. Fuck. Well, okay. After all that pain, Italy doesn't come back. Yeah. You know what I would have done? I would have had them take that key.
Uh-huh.
But man, Italy goes through so much torture. Toma, hold my tea. Hold my flower. Oh my god. I like the idea of, you know, going to the red rooms. That was a really cool idea. However, there has to be some kind of payoff. Just leaving him dead? Oh my god!
Self-sacrificial to the end, and it fucked him over.
I can see, if it were me, I would have tried my best to talk her out of that. It's like, having him try to do that and then get dragged out kicking and screaming by everyone else who is utterly done with this shit.
Oh yeah. That would have been, I think she would have liked that too, honestly. I know her. She would have liked that really much. If, like, he tries to and everyone's just so done with his shit, they just dogpile on him and be like, no! You're going out! Fuck you!
We're gonna blow this place sky high, and you're gonna sit there, we're gonna roast marshmallows on it, and then we're all going to go and eat food at Japan's place like we were supposed to! Because you can't make allusions to a fucking picnic after all of this time and then not give me any fucking payoff for it! Omo! Let me have this old man picnic!
But, like I said, no one has to accept it as the canon ending if you don't wanna. Even she was unsure. But she thought it'd be really funny.
Oh, yeah.
Tomo's a gremlin like that, and fucking, you know what? God bless you, Tomoyoshi.
Wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day.
We're going home, Italy. No more sacrificing yourself. But I like it. I do it in Italia. I do it in HetaOni. I do it anytime I can. Because if I can't kill myself, no one else can! And Rex
Anyway.
says, no.
No.
Fuck that. Fuck you.
But, yeah. There might be some more details I remember, but I can't think of them right now.
But Italy, you're insane!
That's right! I am insane!
I see them killing off Italy, I would have been like, yep, I kind of like it. That's because you're a freak, Candy.
You're a fucking freak.
You're a fucking freak.
You know what? We love you.
Well, it's
We
over,
did it.
Kyo.
It's over. HetaOni is finished. Not only in playing the English, but now you all know. Because she had the decency to tell a silly American fan like me.
Well,
Yeah, she posted this nowhere. So it's like, what's the Japanese fandom gonna do? Look at me, a little obscure American VTuber for canon information? Huh. And Tomo knew that. That's why she knew it was safe with me.
oh,
Because the
That is
Japanese
very
fandom would never bother.
oh, that's so sad, but also it's very sweet.
And it's like, you know what? She's right.
Well, at least the Chinese fandom loves you.
Yeah, they do. Because I was like, Dream Talia fucking sucked over in Japan, but wow, they love it in China.
And in Russia.
Yeah, weird combo.
They're all just like, as soon as it hits the Pacific Ocean, nah, fuck this. But everywhere else, yeah. Yeah, you see this shit? This is great.
This is some bullshit.
Oh shit,
Oh.
let's get in it. Oh shit, let's get into it.
Man, like there was one thing that I wanted to do with the information, like cause Roma Hita was got me into Hita games, period. Like Roma Hita, I always loved Roma Hita more than I ever will HetaOni. That is a fact. I have been tempted to make a Roma Hita remaster because there is none. It does not have a playable English thing.
Right.
And it would be so easy because it's such a simplistic game because it was one of Tomo's first. It's really easy to replicate. It's mostly just a lot of cutscenes and XP defaults. And I'm like, hey, wait a second. Because it's like, I like that one way more than I like HetaOni. Anyway, so to hear that it was connected to Roma Hita, I was fucking insane in the membrane. And I wanted to make a video to it to the Nowhere King of Japan error turning into the Oni from the fucking, when he was defeated the last thing of just stumbling into the manor, becoming a glitching, oozing mess, and his form glitching out until he becomes the Oni.
Wait a minute. Wait. Back up. Hang on. Does this mean all those jokes we made about fucking ribs and toes, all of it was canon?
Are you saying did the virus possibly take other players' previous material and make them into further beasts and spreading the virus? Yeah? You guys didn't hear on the mic, but she went, ah!
Real? Because this is weird, and we've played this 1,000 times.
Because fun fact about you. Fun fact about HetaOni. No, fun fact about Aoni. In update 6 in Aoni, it was canonized that when an Oni kills someone, they become an Oni themselves, and so they keep populating via that. So has every reason to be, especially since she was taking inspiration from 6 and 3 and 5, that it could have been like that. There was even, long ago, I had the sprites for the transformations of the humans into the Onis. And it could have been done.
I remembered that from your playthrough of the various Oni games. I am having a second. Give me a sec.
So surprised, it may not be as far-fetched as we once thought. Just saying.
I'm gonna have a conniption. Okay. Well, we are putting this to rest. No
Good
matter
night,
what.
HetaOni. Good night, Tomoyoshi. A legacy to be remembered for sure. I remember I used to cosplay this. I used to cosplay HetaOni Italy. I went to a con as HetaOni Italy once. It was really funny because people were like, Italy, why are you covered in blood? Because, HetaOni was kind of niche, especially back then. I was like, creepy pasta. And everyone was like, ha, good one. And I was like, oh, thank God that worked.
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
We're free.
We're free. And chat, so are you. You're free. We're all free. And for those who had been waiting for news about what happened next, you're also free. We're all free. 15 years.
Thank you, Lord, for setting us free.
Oh my God. What a cut. Oh my Lord.
Yes, this will be on the VOD.
Yes. Indeed. Speaking of, I think we've done enough today.
Okay.
I think that's gonna do it for us, gang.
I agree.
Goodbye, HetaOni.
Wait! Stop!
What?
The art!
You're right. Well, still, I can still say goodbye and then do the art.
Oh, yeah,
Because I was gonna be cutting it off for the VOD.
Oh, yeah. Okay.